Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the den where we're going to share another shave. Today's shave is brought to us by another Seaforth product, Seaforth Heather. I enjoyed the last one with the Fleur de France so much that I said, let's do another Seaforth shave. Our razor today is another favorite. It's a Rockwell T2 with the Wizamet blade. And didn't think about it until now, but I'm using the same brush as I did last time. Not a big deal. A lot of folks only have one brush, so we'll do one brush. This is the Frank shaving. This is synthetic knot. Got this from a user group on Facebook. I don't know if you can see that. It's a friendship shaving. It's called Macy. This is what this one's named. We're going to do a face lather today. A little bit different from what you guys have seen me do in the past. Where I've loaded the brush, and that's one thing about the Seaforth soaps is it doesn't take a lot to get her done. Oh, Safety Cat is still here. She loves that window. Her soaps load easily, doesn't take much, has a great lather, pretty good for general purpose all over lathering. Big difference between face lathering and bowl lathering is in face lathering it picks up the moisture from your face. You splash water on there and then it uses that to make your soap. Often that'll result in a little bit denser lather because obviously it doesn't have quite as much moisture in it as the soap that you'd make in a bowl lather. That's kind of a generalization, but that's how I see it. And usually it's quite satisfactory. Now, the razor was laying in the bottom of the sink here, soaking up heat. Heating up that blade a little bit. I'm gonna get shaved out here just to kind of get it off my collar. Black shirts are good, they're fun, but they show all the soap gets on them, and boy, they're unsightly. The fragrance of the heather is marvelous. This is, I understand, one of the original scents that Seaforth soaps had back in the 40s. 1940s, because we're not far from going to have duplicate centuries, We're already like in the 20s. And my father was born in 1921. And so I can't say, someone born in 21 isn't going to be 102 years old. His dad would have been, but he's obviously not, because he's not alive with us. Frankly, with my face lathered, probably will be better when I get the second pass. Doesn't feel quite as slick to me as when I bowl lather, but it could also be because I'm not used to it. Because it's a drier lather. Let's put a little bit more moisture on my face and see what that does. So it dries out and then that soap grabs because I've got kind of hard water here, so it affects, there's a lot of things that affects your lather. But let's see what happens now when we add more moisture to this. That looks more like what I'm used to seeing. I've got this, my T2 turned to number 4, a little bit more aggressive than I remembered it as being. I didn't remember setting it to 4, but it's nice. but I can definitely feel a lot more of the blade. Not to fear, this is a pretty safe razor to use, and one that I do recommend for people looking for new production double-edged razors and they want an adjustable one. This would be one that I'm almost certainly on the list of good adjustables. To be honest, this is the only modern production adjustable that I've got, so I can't really in DEs. Obviously, I've got this. Where is it? Oh, I've got the supply razor here. It's adjustable also, but it's not a DE razor, so it's a little bit different. I do have a Mercure. I'll have to bring that out too. If you guys are, maybe I'll do another adjustable DE razor next shave. I'll bring that Mercure out. How's that sound? Let me know in the comments. That'd be great. I'll do 3 passes maybe. Generally when I'm doing more than 2 passes, which is usually what I do. I got so much soap in this brush, and I figure I'll use it. I'll just do a with and against, up and down. But generally speaking, when you do a 4-pass shave or a multiple pass, you do with the grain, against the grain, or across the grain, and then you save the against the grain for the last pass. There goes the safety cap. Working without a net now. Ooh, good grief. Wife's been using my sink. That knocks off the whiskers from every direction and has everything chopped off at the surface, smooth as glass. So the 3-pass shave is across for me out to the end. Otherwise, I'm going getting all 4 directions. I can still feel a little occasional whisker pop in there because they were pulling in, and the soap is starting to dry out and grab a little bit. So I think I'll quit while I'm ahead. Pretty good, very smooth shave. And other than right here, but because there's a heavy soap presence, I'll knock off those. Good. Hit ourselves with the alum. As expected, no irritation or problems there. That also tightens my pores up. And we'll hit ourselves up with a little Thayer's, in this case Thayer's Lemon. Wait a minute, it's called an audible. Maybe not. Well, we'll stick with lemon. I have a Thayer's Cucumber, a little fella of that laying here, but I don't know if it would go well with the heather fragrance. So I thought I had a lavender in here, which would have been pretty good with the heather. And then here's the heather aftershave. Hearty endorsement to this. The aftershave has a kind of a ferny first thing hits is like a very green note, and then the other notes come in. Let's see what the notes say on the front here. Has lavender, which is why I thought lavender would be a good whatever witch hazel product to go on. Lavender, bergamot, and geranium, clary, sage, oak moss, and coumarin. Those are the notes for this wonderful, wonderful flavor scent. And let's head us up with a little bit of talc. And we are ready to go. Thank you so much for coming to visit with me on this is a Friday. It's a wonderful day. Coming for a shave with me? I'm Major Rich, and you will find me at theshavingcottery.com. If you're finding me on the YouTubes and you're so inclined, like and subscribe. I try to do a three shaves a week production. Today we're hardly endorsing the Rockwell T2, and we used another fine Seaforth soap. And of course, Frank Shaving. They crank out a bunch of brushes. They're great, good quality. Kind of a budget line, very good. That's all we have for today. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.